and Juanita for organising this awesome event today, and we're so proud to be here with you and stand with you, and thanks to all the marshals who've stepped up today, and thanks to Victoria Police who are very independent, and we thank you for keeping us safe. We're definitely winning. Just this week we've had Queen Camilla with our special queen Joanna and meeting together to confirm that it's not controversial what we know and what the English Supreme Court has confirmed, that women are adult human females. We're all here in solidarity with our Australian Terven Queen, Sal Grover. So I'm going to lean into the power of difficult women, and I encourage our Premier to do the same thing. It's a token of honour when people call you a witch. It isn't a misogynistic slur, but if you're using our power for good, then you can join with us. So I'm going to cast some spells today on some of the institutions of Victoria which have betrayed women, which should have known better because it was their job to protect us. So we're going to cast some spells, and you can join in with me. I'll tell you what we're casting spells for, and then we can pick which spells we're going to cast. I've got my wand, so it's going to be Expelliarmus, which is like throw away, you know, Obliviate, wipe their memories, Imperio, that's the more serious one. It is an unforgivable curse, but it's not criminal, don't worry, Vic Pole. And then there's the Crucius curse, for the scummiest scabby scabs who betrayed us, and they should suffer and burn in hell, frankly. So, to start with, the last 3 women Attorney Generals in Victoria. At the current, Sonia Kilkenny, boo, not on you, Sonia, you're a disgrace. The previous, Jacqueline Symes, and Jill Hennessy. So, which spell should we cast on these 3 who've introduced all the disgusting laws that have stripped our rights and given men who say they're women more rights than actual women? So, I think it's the Crucius curse for these 3. Crucius! Okay, now respect Victoria. So for those of you who don't know, you probably all do, they're supposed to be part of our feminist architecture in this state. Their job is to primary prevention for women against male violence. In recent years, they've paired up with Zoe Bell Collective, which for those of you who don't know, is femme men who are supported by Respect Victoria, who are legislatively required to support women. But anyway, the Zoe Bell Collective have run a special program that's been touted all over this town of ours. Now it's quite hard to get the language right, so it's for trans femmes to protect them from violence against cis men. So I think we all know what that is and why that should be no to men's violence, or gay men's collective that should be looking after the trans femmes in the Zoe Bell Collective. So, I don't know which one. But I think Imperio, it's a mind control spell, so we need to bring them out of the cult. So, Imperio. Okay, now, I can barely speak, I'm so angry with this women's charity called SANS, which is the Stillbirth and Neonatal Death Charity, and they routinely dehumanise women who've experienced infant loss and miscarriage, as birthing people and whatever other appalling terminology they use that claims that miscarriage and neonatal death is not something that only women can experience. So pretty much, I would say, sans, it needs to just die and come back to life. So I think let's obliviate it and make it forget everything it ever knew about this whole ideology. Obliviate! Yep. All right. Now the prick scabs up the road, Victorian Trades Hall Council, who in 2018-19 started running International Women's Day interference, where men who say they're women were given pride of place up the front of the rally to dictate to women who are actually women. Oh. They do some good work. Maybe Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus! All right, and then last but definitely not least, we have the Victorian Human Rights and Equal Opportunity. I'm not sure what it says in the vilification legislation about what I say about this institution, but I won't be saying anything about any individuals within the institution. But yeah, they certainly don't know how human rights law works, because in Victoria we're all equal, and I'm pretty sure that one group's human rights claims don't get to cancel out another's. So, I think it's got to be the Crucius curse, the Victorian Human Rights and Equal Opportunity Commission. Crucius. Well, I feel much better, so thanks very much for helping me with that. And,